Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let us now recognize Ms. Sage Thoman, who will sing our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Thank you, Sage, for that beautiful rendition. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College of Agriculture's 2006 commencement exercises. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of the college, I offer congratulations to our graduates and a special welcome to the families and friends who join us today. Many people worked hard for you to reach commencement day. The faculty who pass on enthusiasm for knowledge and provide you with the ability to perform as professionals in your discipline. The staff who see to the ongoing support for your learning. And to the many professionals who give their time and energy to make the college even stronger. Let us recognize them. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the distinguished members of the Platform Party. I ask that each of them stand as I read their names, but please hold your applause until they have been introduced. Starting in the first row, Dr. J. Michael Ortiz, President of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. Dr. Tomas Morales, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. Terry Noriega, our distinguished alumnus. Mr. William Robert Jolly, valedictorian and McPhee awardee. Professor Swint Freeman, our mace bearer. Dr. Les Young, Associate Dean. Dr. Deborah Brum, Vice President for Instructional and Information Technology. Ms. Patricia Ferris, Vice President for Administrative Affairs. Mrs. Megan Baum, Senior Class Representative and Ag Council President for 2005 and 6. Dr. Lynn Turner, Vice President for Student Affairs, and Mr. Scott Warmington, Vice President for University Advances. Martin Sanjo Martis, Professor in the Human Nutrition and Food Science Department and our faculty representative on the Academic Senate. Professor Gene Geit, Chairman of the Apparel Merchandising Management Department. Dr. Doug Lewis, Chairman of Human Nutrition and Food Sciences Department and Interim Chair of Food Marketing Agribusiness Management Department. Professor Dan Hostetler, Chair of the Horticulture, Plant, and Soil Sciences Department. Dr. Ed Fonda, Chairman of Animal and Veterinary Sciences. And in our audience, our special guests include Mrs. Betty Ortiz, the wife of President Michael Ortiz, Mrs. Leah Norega, wife of our distinguished alumnus. Thank you all very much for joining our celebration today. I would now like to call on President J. Michael Ortiz, President of Cal Poly Pomona, for his welcome and introductory remarks. President Ortiz.
Thank you, Dean Bidlack. Before I begin, I would like to say that, graduates, this will be one of those days that will stand out in your mind for the rest of your lives. It's like the days of when you get married or you have your children. Take it all in and enjoy it. I know that I'm going to. Only half the audience is asleep. I know that you've already worn out the cell phones in your pockets and taking pictures and text messaging everyone, but I think there's one thing I would like to acknowledge, and that is that we have a fine team of individuals who have been working hard this weekend to video stream the event, so that this evening we're being video streamed and you are internationally famous. We have over 28 countries that have tuned in to our commencement ceremonies and have had over 10,000 hits on the website. So that if you want to text mail a friend and say, if you can't be here, tune in to video.csupomona.edu. They'll be able to watch this as it unfolds this afternoon or this evening. So please feel free to do that. This event would not be possible if it weren't for the work of many, many volunteers. So that I'd like to take a minute or two to acknowledge those individuals that have spent a great deal of time making sure that this is a successful evening for you. While we have a tremendous number of people that are at work in the field, those that have really taken a leadership role are Dave Johnson, who has been doing this at Cal Poly Pomona for 18 years and has physically watched over half of the graduates from Cal Poly Pomona complete their degrees during commencement. So Dave, where are you? Walter Heflin is the other that I'd like to recognize. I'd like to recognize him. He's the one that puts together the physical structure. He makes sure that this all works. He and Dave working together do a tremendous job. And, Dave works for us, so I get to see him and recognize him on an ongoing basis, but Walter just comes during commencement. And so for that reason, I would like to take this basket of Cal Poly Pomona farm store goods and present it to Walter for his effort. Another individual I'd like to recognize before I continue is someone that really typifies the faculty at Cal Poly Pomona, particularly the faculty in the College of Agriculture. This is an individual that not only eats, sleeps, breathes Cal Poly green and gold, he's always there. No matter what happens, he's there for you, the students, he's there for us as administrators, and he's been a tremendous asset to the school. For 27 years, he's been on the faculty at Cal Poly Pomona, and I'd like to ask Steve Wickler to stand up and be recognized. As you can see, he's trying to emulate my haircut. The graduating class of 2006 did not arrive here today by accident. As with any journey, there are people who walked alongside you and helped along the way. On campus, that begins with a special learning-centered faculty. Take a moment and reflect on that special professor who led you through a rough patch to get you here. For many of you, it was your parents that walked this path, making sacrifices along the way so that you could reach your educational destination. Some of them may have even written a check or two along the way. Maybe it was a spouse or a loved one who carried a larger load on the home front so you could focus on your education. The graduating class of 2006 did not get to this commencement exercise alone. Graduates, please join me and turn around and give those special people a well-deserved round of applause. At the beginning of the academic year, I give a State of the University address to our faculty and staff. Last fall, I spoke about the excellence of our programs, our students, and our alumni. Today, I would like to introduce some stories of success from the College of Agriculture. Kelly Collins, Jamie Yannick, Paul Frere, and Mary Lou Abrahano participated in a department initiative to develop a Spanish nutrition track to better train dietetic students to interact with our diverse population and deliver better nutrition advice. These students excelled in their community service learning internships by teaching nutrition in Spanish at various settings in Pomona. Their work at the Day Labor Center and the Pomona Senior Center have changed and enhanced the lives of countless others. The students went on to prepare a Thanksgiving-based celebration at the Day Labor Center and provide nutritional assessment, cooking demonstrations, and healthful diet tips at the Pomona Senior Center. Would Kelly, Jamie, and Paul, and Mary Lou please stand and be recognized? There is a story behind each and every one of you, the decisions you faced at a crossroads in your life, and the people that guided your journey. Now is the time to reflect on those moments. Isaac Newton said that if I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. All of you are waiting to hear your name called and to walk across the stage. That, after all, is why you're here today, and it's certainly why I'm here. Before I leave you, I want to stress something very important. No matter where your lives take you, you will always be a member of the Cal Poly Pomona family. This is a time when membership truly has responsibilities. You are representing a wonderful university, one that is building national and international acclaim. Much of the success enjoyed by this institution is a result of the efforts of our alumni in their professions and in their communities. Carry on that tradition and proudly let everyone know that you are alumni of this great university. The difference between a good university and a great one is the amount of private support that it receives. As you look around the campus, projects like Agriscapes, the Farm Store, the Engineering Lab, the Collins School for Hospitality Management, the Arantani Japanese Garden, the Lyle Center for Regenerative Studies, the Arabian Horse Center, and Biotrek each contribute to making our campus a special place. But they would not be here were it not for private contributions. This is my way of letting you know that I will be calling on you to keep Cal Poly Pomona and help it maintain its reputation and the value of your degree. This request could range from serving as a professor for a day, to serving on an advisory board, to yes, even making a financial contribution. One of the ways to stay connected to your alma mater is through the Cal Poly Pomona Alumni Association. Through the Alumni Association, you can stay in touch with your university and your classmates. And for those of you in the audience who still haven't purchased a graduation gift, there are members of the Alumni Affairs staff here who can help you solve that problem. The gift of a membership to the Alumni Association is, as they say, the gift that keeps on giving. On the subject of staying connected, we have a gift from Cal Poly Pomona to the class of 2006. This year's graduates will be the inaugural recipients of a lifetime university email address. We will connect you through your current Cal Poly email address with more details. Your lifetime email is one way to show that you are Broncos forever. Today is a new beginning. Today is a new beginning for each of you. I join with the entire faculty staff of Cal Poly Pomona to say to the class of 2006, congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you, President Ortiz, for your warm comments. I would now like to introduce the senior class representative from the College of Agriculture, Megan Baum. Megan was the 2005-2006 President of Ag Council. Megan will now present the senior class gift to President Ortiz.
President Ortiz, Dean Bidlack, members of the stage party, distinguished guests, and fellow members of the class of 2006. It is tradition at Cal Poly Pomona for the members of the graduating class to leave behind not only memories and friends, but a lasting gift to the campus for future students. The gift from the class of 2006 is lighted crosswalks to make our campus safer for the future generations of our students. President Ortiz, it is my pleasure to present to you, on behalf of the students of 2006, graduating, our gift to our alma mater, Cal Poly Pomona.
Thank you, Megan. I'm sure that this is a gift that will benefit the future generation of Cal Poly Pomona students. And thank you, class of 2006.
At this time, I am pleased to have the privilege of presenting the Julian A. McPhee Honor Award for Student Excellence, an award the university has given since 2002. Julian McPhee was the founding president of both Cal Poly Pomona and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. He provided more than 35 years of dedicated service to the citizens of California. Because of his visionary leadership and astute negotiating skills, Californians can point with pride to two of the nation's finest universities founded on the educational principle, learn by doing. This special award was thoughtfully funded by an anonymous donor who was a colleague of Julian McPhee and honors a current graduating senior who exhibits excellence in his or her academic endeavors. This year, our outstanding scholar from the College of Agriculture is William Robert Jolly, who will be the recipient of the Julian A. McPhee Award. Will excelled in his academics and earned a 3.987 GPA. Will you join us, please? Let me tell you a little bit about Will. William Robert Jolly grew up on a small citrus and avocado ranch outside of Fillmore, California. He graduated high school in June of 2001 and was awarded a UC Regents Scholarship to attend UC Santa Barbara. Will was a pre-vet major until he cut into his first animal cadaver. I think he fainted. When he fainted a second time at the sight of blood, he knew it was time to change majors and future careers. Will told his parents that he wanted to seek a career in farming. His parents, obviously concerned that he was giving up a full-ride scholarship, met with the Ventura Ag Commissioner, Earl McPhail, who assured them that there was a future in agriculture. We all know that. He suggested they visit the Pine Tree Ranch and asked for Dr. Greg Partita. That same day, they stopped on their way home at Pine Tree and met Eric Magana, a student majoring in ag bio. A few days later, Will met Dr. Partita and was hired to begin work at Pine Tree Ranch the very next day. He was accepted at Cal Poly Pomona for the fall quarter, and the rest is history. Will worked at Pine Tree Ranch while attending classes from August 6, 2002 until May 30th of 2004. He commuted from Pine Tree 180 miles round trip to attend his classes. While at Cal Poly Pomona, Will received the Ventura County CAPTA Scholarship, the Stanley W. Screw Scholarship, a Dole Partita Scholarship, and many more. Will graduated Cal Poly Pomona with a 4.0 GPA, though his overall GPA is 3.987 because of 2 A minuses he received in classes at UC Santa Barbara. Those cadavers just didn't agree with him. Since last April, Will has been working with Shade Farm Management Company in Ventura. Will plans on going for an advanced degree in a couple of years, but for now he is learning a lot about the cultural practices of Hillside Orchards. Will sets a very high bar for himself in his academic and work ethic. President Ortiz, will you please join us at the lectern?
Howdy, folks, and thanks for coming. My stay at Cal Poly Pomona was very nearly a brief one. It was my first morning as a Cal Poly student employed on the Santa Paula Pine Tree Ranch, and I stood, slack-jawed, staring at what must have been the world's largest pile of, well, manure. The pile, I would come to learn, would be my first learn-by-doing experience at Cal Poly. But I had my reservations. Dr. Partita, manager of the Pine Tree at the time, handed me a shovel, grinned, and yelled, "Good luck, young man," as he sped away in his faithful brown pickup. I glanced at Eric Magana, another student employed on the Pine Tree at the time. He also looked stunned. At this point, I couldn't help but wonder, as I stared at that still steaming pile, if agriculture was where I really belonged. But as the sun began to break that morning, I grabbed the nearest shovel and dug in. It was, at first, just an overwhelming pile of stuff. Brown, stinky, and hot. But shovel by shovel, day by day, and week by week, I began to understand and finally appreciate what I was involved in. This pile, believe it or not, represented the practical application of agricultural biology, fertility, soil science, fruit science, agronomy, plant pathology, nutrition, and even animal science in its most basic form. Eventually, what had once seemed an unknown and insurmountable mass had become not only manageable and comprehensible, but interesting. When I think about it, that pile was really a metaphor for my college experience. But no, I'm not going to go there with the commencement address. The overwhelming task of moving it, shovelful by shovelful, would resemble the task of attending each lecture and lab, completing each assignment, and fulfilling each internship. At the end of each day that summer, and at the end of each day at Cal Poly, my understanding of agriculture and its interrelated disciplines would develop further. On behalf of the class of 2006, I would like to express our gratitude to the fine faculty, administration, and staff at Cal Poly Pomona for guiding us through this period in our lives. You have served each of us well, and we can only hope to someday return the favor. Each graduate here has special thanks to give. For my part, I give sincere thanks to Dr. Young for taking a chance on me and getting me into, and later out of, Cal Poly. To Dean Bidlack and Department Chairman Dan Hostetler, thank you for staying in the course in an area of study which is becoming more and more challenged amidst the increasing urbanization around us. Dr. Mitra, the weeds on our ranches now quake in fear. And to Dr. K, I rarely find a bug that I don't find the strange urge to key it out to family. Professor Gilly Sherman, working bees with you is one of the best experiences of my life. And a thank you to the agricultural community in our state, which befriends its new members, Summers Ranches, Earl McPhail, Brett Chandler, Jane Delahoy, Capta, Dole, and Rick Shane. The list goes on and on. My most sincere appreciation, however, goes to Dr. Greg Partita, my teacher, advisor, and friend for the last 4 years. Your never-failing enthusiasm and unconditional support will never be forgotten by many of us here tonight. As I stand here and look out across the campus, I have an intense feeling of pride, not just for receiving my degree or for being privileged enough to address all of you, but a feeling of pride for being able to participate in something that has a long and respected history in our state. That, of course, is the tradition of agriculture. From the time of the first mission gardens and orchards, through the early development of this valley, to the beginning of Mr. Kellogg's ranch, to the time when a small, men-only Polytechnic University sprouted up, and now into the 21st century, agriculture has been a mainstay of the California economy and a revered way of life for many. Pomona was the goddess of the harvest, and we are all proud to take part in this tradition this evening, of which Cal Poly has long been part. Dr. Partida, when you handed me that first shovel years ago, I bet you never thought it would turn out like this. Neither did I. Thanks for believing. This is for you and the next new kid. There's somebody out there who deserves a chance at the Cal Poly experience. Congratulations, class of 2006. Thank you, good night, and good luck.
Greg, you want this delivered? The College of Agriculture is pleased to honor its 2006 distinguished alumnus, Mr. Terry Noriega. Terry Noriega's life story is one that describes a self-made man. The narrative in the program describes many of these successes in a startling career, and it has only just begun. He began a gardening route, mostly mowing lawns, while still a student at Cal Poly Pomona, while he was continued to grow since his graduation in 1979 into a multi-million-dollar-a-year corporation serving Southern California and Phoenix, Arizona. His company, Mariposa Horticulture Enterprises Incorporated, now offers a large-scale commercial maintenance, landscape, and engineering construction service, and now produces drought-tolerant landscape nursery stock as well. Mariposa Horticultural Enterprises has established a reputation as a provider of outstanding landscape services and has won awards in California Landscape Contractors Association competitions for construction and maintenance continuously since 1982, and as many years as the company has won multiple awards. His work can be seen at USC, UCLA, Norman Simon Museum, San Gabriel Country Club, and many other visible locations. At Cal Poly Pomona, an example of his work can be seen on campus in the Biotrek Ethnobotany Garden. Terry remains closely tied to his alma mater. He has employed numerous student interns over the years, affecting their education and future careers, as well as hiring many of our graduates. Terry Noriega is a fantastic example of what a person can accomplish, probably using that shovel, with a Cal Poly education and a hard-working creative spirit. Importantly, he has been an active participant in the education of many Cal Poly Pomona students who have followed him. We are extremely proud and honored to have Terry Noriega as our distinguished alumnus for 2006. Terry?
Thank you very much, Dean Bidlack. Thank you very much.
Each year at this time, it is my pleasure to honor special members of the faculty and a staff member who have contributed significantly to the college and to our students' education, beginning with the outstanding Teacher of the Year for 2005-2006, Dr. Kent Kurtz. Accepting this award on his behalf is Mrs. Marilyn Kurtz. Marilyn, would you join us, please? Dr. Kurtz passed away in February of this past year. Kent was a learned man, receiving a BS degree in plant and soil sciences at Southern Illinois University in 1963. His MS in biological sciences at Western Michigan University in 1967, and his PhD degree in horticulture from the University of Arizona in 1981. He joined the faculty at Cal Poly Pomona in the Horticulture, Plant, and Soil Science Department in 1969. Dr. Kurtz retired in 2004 after 35 years, but in typical style, Dr. Kurtz chose TUFERP, that's Early Retirement Program, which meant he was retired but still working. Dr. Kurtz was a professor, scholar, mentor, leader, advisor, husband, and father. We were all saddened by the loss of our friend and colleague. An honorarium accompanies this award and has been donated by Mrs. Kurtz to the Kent Kurtz Scholarship Fund. Thank you, Marilyn, and bless you. Each year, the college recognizes the efforts of all of our advisors who guide our students through their academic and personal needs. This year, the College of Agriculture has 2 Outstanding Advisors of the Year for 2005-2006. First, Professor Michelle Rash. Professor Rash has been with the College of Agriculture and Animal and Veterinary Sciences Department for just 2.5 years. I would like to read a direct quote from one of Michelle's students who nominated her for this award. I have the pleasure of being her advisee and find her skills to be grand. She greets every student with such energy and enthusiasm that the ambiance of the room is relaxing and a great stress reducer. She is always attentive, respectful, and makes sure she has time for each student that is in her office. Her sincerity, honesty, and assistance has set every student on the right track. Congratulations, Michelle. There's no greater honor than to receive from your students. An honorarium accompanies that award as well. The second Advisor of the Year honor goes to Dr. Martin Sancho Madriz. The college, anyway, what can I say? Dr. Sancho Madriz is a professor in Human Nutrition and Food Science Department. His students describe him as enthusiastic, encouraging, has great communication skills, maintains high standards, and is fair to all students. One of Dr. Sancho's peers, who shared an office with him for 4 years, observed that he was never late for his students' appointments. Just thought I'd remind everybody. Met students outside of regular office hours and gave them thoughtful, practical advice. Once again, a great honor from student recognition. An honorarium accompanies this award as well. Finally, the College of Agriculture Outstanding Staff of the Year Award for 2005 and 2006 is awarded to Ms. Penny Fody. Penny has been with the Dean's office in the college for the past 5 years. Penny is the college's help desk. Faculty, students, and staff know if there's a problem with the copiers, technology classrooms, or having a problem with their computers, they can rely on Penny to bail them out. An honorarium also accompanies this award. Congratulations, Penny. The college also honors students who have achieved excellence in the area of leadership. An honorarium and a plaque are awarded for these recognitions. John E. Andrews, a graduate of our program 10 years ago, has generously funded this award for leadership. John was very active in the college and ASI activities. The College of Agriculture Outstanding Undergraduate Student Leader of the Award, Outstanding Student Leader of the Year Award for 2005-2006 is Dustin Tatsumi. Dustin, would you come up? Dustin is the Horticulture, Plant, and Soil Sciences Department and has held a board position in 3 different clubs simultaneously: Vice President of Los Robles, Treasurer of the Turf Glass Club, and President of the Irrigation Club. Dustin has been a spark plug on the 2 Planet Student Career Day teams, a national competition. Last year, he won 2nd place in irrigation construction and in irrigation troubleshooting, and repeated his performance in this year in irrigation construction. Dustin works a minimum of 24 hours a week at Disneyland on a schedule that requires him to begin work at 2 a.m. One of the comments made about him in the nomination was that Dustin exemplifies the epitome of selflessness, generosity, kindness, and considerate of others. Thank you for your special efforts, Dustin. It's an honor to recognize your leadership. Our graduate student of the year for 2005-2006 and recipient of the John E. Andrews Scholarship is Russell Plum. Russell, would you please join me? Russell is a graduate student in the Department of Horticulture, Plant, and Soil Science, a member of Los Robles Horticulture Club, involved with national student competitions like NACTA, Soils Judging Team, and has been a student assistant for the 2002 NACTA Judging Conference. One of his professors described Russell as one of the brightest students he has come across in his professional life. It would place Russell in the top 1% of all students he has advised or interacted with. Russell, it has been an honor to watch you grow and achieve this award. Congratulations. Thank you for those wonderful scholastic efforts. I would now call upon Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Tomas Morales, to present the candidates for the master's degree. Provost Morales.
Thank you, Dean Bidlock. Will the candidates for the Master of Science degree with options in agricultural science, animal science, nutrition and food science, and plant science please rise? Will the announcers and marshals proceed to their locations? President Ortiz, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Science in Agriculture with options in agricultural science, animal science, nutrition and food science, and plant science. These candidates have completed the requirements for the Master of Science degree as prescribed by the State of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the master's degree. You have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Agriculture with options in agricultural science, animal science, nutrition and food science, irrigation science, and plant science, with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
As a reminder, each master's degree candidate should come forward as directed by the ushers, with your hood folded over your left arm. Stop at the reader table, then proceed to the platform to be hooded when your name is called and receive your diploma. And then recess down the center ramp and back to your seat.
Kat Bearfield. Douglas Michael Cousins. Brian Patrick Scott. Nancy Gonzalez. Monica Elizabeth Benyamin. Janice Emma Stegner. Eileen Vogt. Michelle Tong Liu. Pitawi Supantarida. Russell Van Plum.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science please rise? President Ortiz, I present to you the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Agriculture. These candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the State of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended for the degrees by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree, you have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Apparel Merchandising and Management, Animal Science, Animal Health Science, Agricultural Science, Agricultural Biology, Agronomy, Food Marketing, and Agribusiness Management, Human Nutrition and Food Science and Technology, Horticulture and Soil Science, Landscape Irrigation Science, with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. In academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel on the mortarboard on the right side. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins a select company of scholars. In recognition of your new status, will all recipients of the baccalaureate degree move the tassel to the left?
To the class of 2006, I commend you for your effort and your accomplishments. Please be seated. Don't worry, you'll be back. Now will the ushers for the college please escort the candidates, beginning with the Department of Apparel, Merchandising, and Management for the Bachelor of Science degree, to the stage.
Apparel, Merchandising, and Management. Rhea Renee Riley.
Rachel Molina.
Brianna Perez.
Marlo Bontempo.
Adriana Carolina Gomez.
Lacey Elizabeth Villa.
Sarah Lira.
Anna Catherine Habrot.
Taline Vartanyan.
Ilona Tasju Charkonyan.
Christina Marie Blanco.
Bradley J. Gom.
Rochelle Feliciano Alejandro.
Teresa F. Ribera.
Liliana Michelle Rodriguez, magna cum laude.
Casey Jean Munoz.
Julie Perkis Michelson.
Katrina B. Glasgow.
Karen Diane Bathalter.
Jenna Marie Halliburton.
Juliana Elizabeth Young.
Brittany Nicole Elmore.
Rebecca Ann Evans.
Brett Daniel Bordwell.
Rebecca Eckert.
Kelly T.
Katie Batanti.
Kar Wei Chu.
Nasim Kashani.
Wendy Jing Wang.
Suzette Yoshino Lozano.
Helen Yoon Choi. Lisa M. Otoide, summa cum laude. Esmeralda Perales.
Animal and Veterinary Science. From the Department of Animal and Veterinary Science, Joining in the presentation is Dr. Ed Fonda, Chairman of the department. Marqueta Rochelle James.
Kelly Edinger.
Amira Sammy Mikhail.
Sarah R. Nalbandian, summa cum laude.
Sarah Lacey Honeycutt, magna cum laude.
Lorenzo Reynera Fajardo, cum laude.
Leanne Marie Sargent.
Shuri Story Reichard.
Christina Gaston.
Emma Fuel.
Marilyn Patricia Gersha.
Grisel Ortiz Llamas.
Summer Suzanne Rodriguez.
Michelle Sherry Garcia Gomez.
Shauna Nicole Blakely.
Jose Quintero.
Christopher John Bircha.
Susanna Vargas.
Aaliyah Maritha Laster.
Kelly Ann Skaya.
Melissa Michelle Oldenburg.
Brandy Rose Bogner.
Adriana Perez.
Megan Heather Baum.
Lucille Ann Chung.
Serena Quesada.
Misty Lee Faulkner.
Kathleen Smith.
Dorothy Marie Barkley.
Alexandria Villardi.
Michelle Warren.
Jennifer K. Meyer.
Natalie Enriquez.
Kimberly Marie Aschenbrenner.
Anne Elizabeth Ivashin, summa cum laude.
Kartik Arvind Patel.
Barbara Megan Ritchie.
Melissa K. Almquist.
Tara Michelle Puchigian.
Jill Lorraine Carmen.
Genevieve Coulombe.
Lindsay Elizabeth Kuka.
Valerie Henderson.
Cami Dawn O'Connell.
Trina Aline Davis.
Melissa Beth Glear.
Tanisha Monique George.
Melissa Ray Stitz.
Julie Ann Binns, summa cum laude.
Sandra Ruth Schnerger.
Vanessa Priscilla Padilla.
Sahel Naziha Khan.
Lisette Marie Torres.
Nicole Marie Souza.
Ambria Gail Haddad, magna cum laude.
Dave Chappelle.
Lisa Bueller.
Leilani Terumi Burns, magna cum laude.
Celeste Michelle Cicerone.
Jamie Marie Birch.
Mirona Petrus, honors program graduate, magna cum laude.
Mallory Catherine Salcedo.
Gabrielle Ray Rocha.
Alejandra Madrid.
Alondra Socorro Luna Reyes.
Jenny Tam.
Elsa Landeros.
Christine Summer Brown.
Dalia Christian Barrios, honors program graduate, summa cum laude.
Ashley Christina Rocha.
Megan Rebecca Pomeroy.
Natasha Nicole Rendon.
Lisa Danielle Petrich.
Sarah Lauren Vargas.
Fumi Yamamoto, magna cum laude.
Sumi Lee.
Mikel Gonzalez, honors program graduate, magna cum laude.
Kayla Rose Fryer.
Juliet Nicole Davis, magna cum laude.
Karina Gomez.
Fabi Ramirez.
Daniela Munoz Montanez.
Shelley Diane Wiggenhauser.
Martha Elaine Padilla.
Rory Dean Lubold.
Stephanie Dvorak.
Michael Eugene Siegel.
Nicole Ann Diesel, magna cum laude.
Leticia Pilar Rodriguez. Kristen Marie Hicks. Kimberly Casey Campo McAllister, summa cum laude. Paul Benson Campo McAllister.
From the Department of Food, Marketing, and Agribusiness Management, joining in the presentation is Professor Flint Freeman, faculty member in the department. Crystal Wendy Clark.
Carla Denise Wong.
Rafael Francisco Galvan.
Belinda Q. Lesage.
Caesar Bravo.
Refugio Gill.
Michael Edward Johnston.
Jeremy Dean Johnson.
April Druken.
Blake Wade Blomberg.
Brianna Marie Vermeulen.
Garrett Matt.
Shauna Marie Winfrey.
From the Department of Horticulture, Plant and Soil Science. Joining in the presentation is Professor Dan Hostetler, Chairman of the Department. Devin Alderton, summa cum laude.
Jeremy Wang.
Tony Yang.
Sam Jones.
Michael Lawrence Swingholm.
Jerry Sukamto.
Paul Thomas Ebner.
Jose Barajas.
Eric Magana.
Linda Christine Tosti, cum laude.
Michael T. Swan.
Rebecca Dora Bañales.
Melissa Paulton.
Peter Sendejas.
Dustin Yasuo Tatsumi.
Stacy Mariah Plummer.
Duncan McKee.
Jeff Galindo.
Anasi Lau.
Angelique Rhapsody Rael, magna cum laude. From the Department of Human Nutrition and Food Science. Joining in the presentation is Dr. Doug Lewis, Chairman of the Department. Carly Vong.
Connie Pei-Ming Yin.
Vanessa Nicole Ray.
Sheila S. Ho.
Alexandra Michelle Vargas.
Christina Marie Gonzalez.
Arthi Segal.
Kelly Ann Collins.
Christian Daniel Farias.
Mary Lou Felicia Abrahano.
Christian Abrate.
Paul Christopher Frere.
Amnet Asefa.
Jamie Lynn Yannick.
Michelle Cruz Ruiz.
Kelly Marie Kaniski.
Delane Cole Izaki.
Abby Ann Ricuto.
Charvette Eloise Edmonds.
Elizabeth Ann Costanzo, magna cum laude.
Greg Nicholas Dela Cruz.
Elise Cutoni, magna cum laude.
Elise Marie Peterson, magna cum laude.
Vanessa Vlahovic.
Perrin Elizabeth Munson.
Jesse Glenn Guest.
Erin Marie Parkin.
Mackenzie Pennington, cum laude.
Adrienne Mary Hidalgo Rangavila.
Sharmista Majumdar.
Teresa Michelle Bybee.
Melissa Marie Martin.
Michelle Wei-Ki Lee.
Nancy Renee Perez, magna cum laude.
Hui Yen Louie. William Jolly, summa cum laude.
Again, our congratulations and best wishes to all of our graduates of the class of 2006. I wish to welcome you as our newest alumni and invite you to join the Cal Poly Pomona Alumni Association to maintain your ties to the university and to donate to your wonderful class gift. Will the Bachelor of Science and Master of Science recipients please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the College of Agriculture class of 2006. The College of Agriculture, the faculty, staff, and alumni extend their admiration and respect for a job well done. This ceremony ends those years of hard work, long hours, sacrifice, and dedication that were required to reach today's achievement, your graduation. You will look back many times to relive this moment, but the time it took for you to reach your goal will become less important. You will recognize that your experience, training, and education was truly an important outcome. You are ready to take the next step, and you will succeed. Thank you. In closing, there are several individuals I'd like to recognize. Sharon Roth, our administrative support person who coordinated the event. Janet and Penny Fody, who provided the administrative services. I'd also like to acknowledge Professor Flint Freeman, our outstanding mace bearer. For those of you who may not know, Professor Freeman has chosen to retire this year. That's your following. I would like to thank the department chairmen for their dedication and hard work on behalf of all of our students to ensure they successfully complete their degrees. They're done. I appreciate the presence of all of our vice presidents who graciously participate in our ceremony. You have enhanced the quality of the program and our students' memories. Thank you to our distinguished alumnus, Mr. Terry Noriega. We appreciate your participation in our celebration. And I wish to thank President Ortiz for his message to our graduates. Will the audience please remain seated during the recessional? At the conclusion of the faculty recessional, our 2006 commencement won't touch it. Will be formally concluded. Thank you for joining us.
Thank